Okay, hello everybody. Yeah, been a while for the videos. The reason for that is I've been traveling. I was visiting my parents before. Now I have moved to my sister's house and I'm visiting her. You can see the kids' toys behind me. But anyways, so we are on quarantine. I'm here in Maine, and yeah, it's just gave me a lot of time to interact with my niece and nephew. They're 1 and 2 years old, respectively. So that has definitely given me some lessons, taught me some things. I feel like my travels here definitely was God's will. I got here on literally the last bus that I could have got here on, and because they kind of live away from like a large airport. And yeah, it was just a very blessed travel. I've been here for about a week now, so I still no sickness, nothing like that. The other thing was like all the tickets were cheap since nobody was traveling, and yeah, so overall, God, I felt wanted me to be here for the quarantine, and when I got there, I listened to him, even though I had kind of hesitation to do it, to travel during this time, and also same thing, just come to a place I've never been before, and it's just worked out so amazingly. The family time has been amazing. Like me, my sister, her husband, and my niece and nephew have just been spending like all day together, trying to go outside when we can, when it's not snowing or raining, and otherwise, yeah. And then the other reason I came here actually is because they have a church here, and I've kind of felt a calling to this church, which I don't know, that probably sounds weird to a lot of people. Sounds weird to me, to be honest. But I'm going with it, and I think I really am starting to see more and more of God's plan for me. And today's video is more just a status update, but another part of the status update is I am now into Psalms. I think I'm at Psalms like 120 right now, which apparently Psalms, if you did not know, is halfway through the Bible. So I'm doing my 90-day reading plan, and today was day 46, so we are more than halfway done with the Bible. This is my first reading, which is also another kind of awesome milestone for myself, and I am getting back to the videos. And for the first time, somebody commented on one of these videos that they were curious about the census also, and yeah, they watched my video and it helped a little bit, so that also made me feel really good, because yeah, this channel is just very difficult for me because it has so much less interaction, so much less views than my other channel. But I mean, for me, this is the channel that I definitely take way more joy from. I really feel like I'm doing something, for God. I'm connecting. I'm trying to really help other people. So it does feel good that way. Otherwise, other updates, I think that's mainly my life updates. But to finish the video, I kind of want to share a realization I had having this family time and everything like that. So I've never directly interacted with toddlers, very young children. And coming to this house and staying with them, this is my first time I've really been like directly interacting with them. And the reason that's helped me so much is because it lets me understand the role of like a father and children, right? Or a adult figure and child. It the relationship, I think, is something you just can't understand until you have it. And obviously for me, they're not my children, but they're still my family, and we're very close and everything. And it's only been a week, but it already is just full of so many lessons and everything. And I really understand why children are a blessing. So, anyways, one of the lessons that I learned, or I'm in the process of learning, is the child always tries to get what they want. They're stubborn. They try to get advantage, right? So my nephew is very stubborn. Like, if the way my sister and her husband say it is, he's always trying to like kill himself. He's always trying to get in trouble, right? He's always doing things, and if you tell him no, he just doubles down on stubbornness. And it's interesting because that's how I was when I was a child and when I was younger. I've always been really, really stubborn, and it's like, even if you're telling me to do something that's good for me, I'm still not going to do it because you're telling me to do it. Whereas my niece is extremely the opposite, right? So if you tell her not to do something, and not even tell her not to do something, but it's more, because we try not to do that, is it's more trying to explain like, hey, you don't want to do this because, right? Like, hey, you don't want to stick your finger in that because you might get shocked. Or, hey, that is, you know, if you put that in your mouth, it's kind of dirty and you might get sick and those type of things. So she's just very, oh, okay, that makes sense, and then she just stops doing it. So the reason I bring this up and the reason it's so profound to me is me and my sister are very similar. My sister, and we were talking about this, she explained, you know, I saw how stubborn you were, and I saw that it made your life a lot harder. And because of that, as children, my sister realized that, and my sister tries not to be stubborn. My sister's very unstubborn in comparison to me. She kind of goes with it. And I realized one of my major obstacles with God is also the stubbornness. Stubbornness is just so in your way because stubbornness prevents you from deeply connecting to other people because you are never you're not opening yourself to other people's views, their opinions, their all these type of things. And I know that's an extreme case of stubbornness, but all stubbornness has that element to a certain degree. So with me in my life, I was always stubborn with the Holy Spirit inside me, right? God was always trying to enter my life, and God was always trying to push me in the right direction. But I think the reason it took me so long to get where I am now is kind of finding myself in God and starting my life with God as the foundation and building from there. And the reason it took so long is because of my stubbornness, because I saw all these signs, right? God has saved me many times. And He saved me from bad social situations. He saved my life. He just saved me in many, many ways. He's prevented me from bad situations, didn't let me do bad things because He just never put me in this situation. So those type of things, instead of looking at those and saying, you know, God is helping me, there's somebody looking out for me, and kind of soul searching inside myself for that, I just kind of ignored it. You know, I was stubborn. I'm the right thing. I'm going the right way in my life. What I feel is right, and just kind of went along with it. So hopefully that makes some sense. But definitely this trip has got stubbornness on my mind. And yeah, it's helping me definitely deal with that issue and how the stubbornness relates to humbleness. And yeah, so that is it so far. I will keep trying to do these updates. Like I said, I'm quarantined with toddlers in the house, so I can only do these videos. You know, uh, it might be hard for me to do daily videos like I was doing, but I will still try to do the videos and keep updating my readings and all that type of stuff and the things that I'm learning. But anyways, that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a blessed, peaceful day, and I love you all. Take care.